Hello, hello. Here we go. It's gonna be another crafty night. Uh, I'm just need to get my desk cleaned off so I can get in here and get to y'all. Ugh, here we go. Here we go. I'm right on schedule here. Trying to get in here. So, Becca and Dana are on. They'll be coming over here in a little bit. Let's see. Hi, Zippity. Zippy's here. Hey, Joe. Get him in here. Get my iPad plugged in. Hi, Marie. Woo. I'll put my chicken book up. That's turning out to be so cute, guys. Stinking cute.
So stinking cute.
Here, do this real quick for me. We'll see how long I last tonight. Hi, Linda. My neck's bothering me, and I'm still having dizzy spells. And my neck's spasming. Hi, Steffi. So, got some stuff from Amazon today. Hi, Belinda. I got some of these. This was the smallest one I could find. The smallest pack I could find. Uh, yeah, I did get lots of chickens. I got some Velcro dots. I got some blue buttons. We might use one of these. Use some of these tonight. I got some Happy Mail. I got Happy Mail from Arlene and Janet. Janet sent me some mail from Pennsylvania before she left. Oh, saved her a bunch of money. I think it cost her $5 to mail a letter from the UK. No, I haven't been icing it. It's just now starting to spaz up on me. Hi, Ellen. Roll call. Ellen's doing the roll call. I'm just having a hard time tonight. I got this from Joe. He bought me this from the secondhand store from Ollie's, and it's stars, and I might get to use that tonight too. Uh, the next thing I'm gonna have you do is get under that table there and see those collared boxes there.
Right there?
Yeah, down there. You see those collared boxes? There's two cases of those. I need you to pull them out for me.
Okay.
And I don't know. You'll have to
Right,
figure
you
out.
talking about right there?
Yeah, you need to figure out how to do it.
Oh my.
I know. So I got me a wire bender. Who was using the wire bender the other day, and I had to go buy it. Somebody I was watching, they were doing hobo beads. And I got me some charms, and these I'm going to use these next. I'm going to use these on the USA um, ATCs I'm making, and I need a few buttons out. These are not going to fit in my button box, but let's get a few of these out. I might have to put them in my I got a cookie jar of buttons over there, and I'm thinking that's pretty flat. See if I can find me some of the flattest ones I can find. They're all pretty thin, really. That one's flattest. The flattest. See if I can find another flat one. And without dumping them all out. These darker ones, I think I like these the best. So come on in. Hi, Margaret.
Hello, Margaret.
Hi, Brenda. Hi, Candy.
Hi, girls.
Good to see you all. We're gonna muddle through as best we can. There's another dark one. We're supposed to make these ATCs flat as can be, but I'm putting buttons on mine. So they can complain all they want. That's as flat as I'm going to be able to get. Get another handful. Keep dropping them. So, hi, Janet. I got your happy mail, Janet. All the way from PA. Thank you, honey. We'll have to work out. You don't. I'm going to start just telling you that you don't have to send me any happy mail back, Janet, because it doesn't cost me but $1.50, and cost you $5 to mail happy mail from the UK. So you save your pennies, and don't you worry about me with the happy mail. I feel guilty. Yeah, there's two of them. Now open it up, and I'm looking for gold stickers. If you don't care to help me a little bit, I love you forever. Slave driving him tonight. There's one container in there. I don't know which box it's in, and they've got gold stickers in their fireworks. We're going to get the fireworks stickers out. So I'm picking me out some buttons. And some of them are thinner than others. Boy, that's a chunky one. Super chunk. That one's super flat. So, So anyway, anyhow, we've got a few. That might be enough. We'll just see if we can make do with those. Okay. And then I'm going to take this and tape it shut so I don't have buttons all over the room. I know. They're all blue. I couldn't resist. I could probably have done without these, but I will use them. I'm a button user. I'm a button girl. Okay. And then I'll have to tell y'all later how to use this.
This was bushy tape.
No, they're gold stickers, and they're like fireworks. So, this is a tool, and you can twist your wire to make it make a loop on the end of your wire for when you're doing hobo beads and stuff. So we're gonna put that together. Alrighty, and that'll probably go in my jewels. Okay, so we're gonna try to use that. I don't think I'm going to need these right now, but these are some. I'll be putting some of these in Happy Mail because I'll never use all of them. But these are those Velcro dots, and I was watching somebody the other day use them, and I had to go put them in my basket. So let's open up my Happy Mail. This is from Arlene, and she sent me the most beautifulest card. It says, "For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, and may your cup runneth over with faith, hope, and love." Arlene, isn't that cute? That is just as sweet as it can be. And she's made this card. It's a homemade card. So she's cut everything out, and she's put sequins all over it, and she used butterfly paper, and she added a bow. Just oodles of fun on making that card. So thank you, Arlene. That is absolutely wonderful. I love that card. We'll have to find a home for it, maybe in one of my art books. And then, but then, I got some Happy Mail over here from Miss Janet. And I got some of these from Joe. These paint chip cards. Now, every time you go into Walmart or any place that sells paint and they have these paint chips, you're allowed to get 10 of them without any problems. And so, and then you can art with them. And I collect them up here until I get a bunch of them, and then I'll make something with them. Just saying. So thank you, Arlene. Thank you, Janet. She says, I got these two little charms, and one's a palm tree, and the other one's got scales on it. So they probably should go in the mermaid book. They look beachy. And then she sent me a rooster doodle paper, so that could go in my chicken book. It's out. I'll put it in here on the front. And then she sent me a teddy bear. Isn't that cute? And then she sent me a heart of love. And she sews this. It's on paper. And she puts all her scrappies down. And then she cuts hearts out of the paper. Isn't that sweet? All sewed up. Thank you, Janet. And then I've got another little bird sticker and a butterfly napkin. Look at this butterfly napkin. Wow, that's cool. That is awesome. Thank you, Janet. That is so pretty. Very pretty. So we got lots to play with our little itsy bitsy parts. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. So to Beth. So thank you very much. I'm just going to stick that right there. So the next thing I'm going to do are my ACT cards. And I think I've got 13 ATC cards. So that means I have to send six of them to Janet Young. And then I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna make up 13 of them. So what I did is, it's red paper, and I've got tons of red paper in my stash, and I glued a napkin on top of it, and then I cut them into ATC size. That's how I did that. Any luck, Joe?
There's this here. Is that it?
No, I'm looking for gold stickers in these colored boxes.
There's none of them. I didn't see.
Okay, well, let me have one of them, and I'll look real quick.
The box?
Yeah, the whole box. Okay, so here's all these little boxes. This box with all these little things in here, and I'm looking for flowers, people, and stickers. You see the stickers? You can't tell?
Well, I didn't notice. I was looking for that
Okay.
camera.
All right. So here, you can have this box back. It's not together right. Make it right. And so what I want to do is, I've got these holograph stickers, and there are some fireworks in here, if I recall. Fireworks. That's what I get every time Joe kisses me. I get fireworks.
Indigestion.
I don't get indigestion.
You don't get indigestion?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
So anyway, I was looking at these, and I was thinking maybe even if I don't put all of it on the card, I maybe half of it or something. And here's a good one. There's a good firework. That's what I'm looking for. Some of those. There's a firework. That's a firework. Now we're getting there. Now we're finding them. So I don't necessarily need 13 of them, but I could. I could use 13 of them if I wanted to. So yeah, this will be good on the napkins, on the ATC cards. All right. I got some other things. There's butterflies, ephemera, music. All right. Oh, look, there's a fairy. I should put that in the fairy book. Yeah. We'll put those in the fairy book. I put something in it the other day. So anyway, that's good enough for now for that. And the fairy book is right here. And I'm just going to stick these in the fairy book real quick. So, hi everybody, come on in, Lisa and Kelsey and Nidra, and anybody else I miss? Hello everybody. Glad you're here. Come on in. Come on in. Sit a spell. We're goofing off. So I'm just going to stick these right in here for the moment. I'm not going to get into the fairy book tonight, but they're in there. So when we do get into it, we got some things to do in this fairy book. So now on these ACT cards, what I want to do is I've got some red, white, and blue ribbon. And I got a couple of different ones. And I'm thinking I'm going to use the different sizes. This one, is that white or yellow? I swear, it's white. It's white. So I've got the red and the white, and we'll put red, white, and blue ribbon on my card. And then I'm going to put my button on top of the ribbon, and here's the blue. So I've got 3 sizes that I can use. And I need to decide if I want to just glue them down or sew them down. So I could just do something like that. And try that. And I'm going to go ahead and turn my hot glue gun on just in case. And then I have to get a needle. So a needle and thread. I hope that one will work. And I've got to get some thread out. That's what I'm going to do. And I found my little sewing bag. You see a little white zippy bag right here, right there somewhere. It's a little square bag. I'll have it right here. Never mind. I found it. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Just gonna lay that right there. And I've got my little sewing bag from Margaret. Margaret gave me my bag.
Margaret, she's so sweet.
She's so sweet.
She's so fine.
Love her all the time. And I'm looking for some embroidery thread. So I'm moving slow, but I'm moving. Wow, that's the littlest brad. So I've got this thread. And I'll start off with this much. And then we'll put this back in the sewing bag. so we'll know where to find everything. All right. So if y'all need anything, you all type in caps for me, and if not, you just entertain yourselves while I do all this little busy stuff. So I'm going to take my needle and thread it. I've got a big eye needle so I can get it, so I can see to do it. So I can see to do it. Okay. Let's try it again. It'll be all right. So let's see. What can I tell you? What have y'all been doing today? I've been watching YouTube all day. I got it. So anyway, I'm going to sew that down right there. Do a little sewing. Do a little sewing. So I went through that way. Then I'm going to come back up the other way. Hit all three of them. And I probably don't have to do much more than that. I could probably just tie a knot. That'll work. I'm going to do it again. It's too loose. It's a little fiddly. A little fiddly. Come on. Don't you dare tangle up on me. I don't need a French knot right now. That's the last thing I need is a French knot. Okay, I'm going to go back up to secure it. And then I'm going to try a button. We'll try it. Hopefully this will go through the buttonholes. Yay! And I'm going to make an X. Make an X. And then I'm going to make another X. X, 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 X. And then I'll go down through there again. Yeah. Put that button on there. See if I can tighten it up now. Don't want to make it floppy. We don't need a floppy button. But that way you can see the thread on the red, white, and blue. So now all I have left to do, and I did put that in the back, and I'm just going to tie a knot, tie it off. Tie it off, tie it off. And then this is going to go on top. Oh, I forgot about my charms. But I won't cut it just yet because I've got charms to put on my hang. And I'll sew these on. So And I don't know how many charms there are, but I just need 13, 29. I think there's 29. And they're red, white, and blue. That one looks like an egg. There's a star. We definitely want to use a star. We want to use USA. There's a ribbon. And we want to use the hat's good. Another star. A pair of boots. I should send that to Juju. She's our cowgirl. There's another star. There's a flag. We like that. There's an ice cream cone. We've got a few. There's more. So we'll leave those out. And I'm going to sew one to the ribbon. And I get to cut my ribbon. And I think I'm going to cut them on an angle. Something like that. Get them pointy. There. That looks good. Okay, now I'll do the same thing on the bottoms. And it's going to hang down on the card. So I can give him a little snippet. Like that. Almost cut my thread. Don't want to cut the thread just yet. I gotta put my charm on there. So let's find the needle. It's laying right here. And we're going to put a charm on it to hang on the front of it. So we'll go up under the button to the front. To sew the charm on. And the charm will hang under the button. Tell me it'll go through. Oh, shoot. It's not going to go through. All right, plan B. Plan B. We still got that other thread on the back. We'll thread it. We'll thread this through the charm. So, can you all see what I'm doing? Do you all know what I'm doing? So we got the charm on there now. So now all I have to do is tie another knot. And we want this to go to the front. And I'll use my needle to help me tie a knot. Let's see how we're going to do it. Because it's going to hang this way. So we'll just pretend, we're going to pretend that we know what we're doing. That's all. We're just pretending. We're pretenders today. And I'll flip that over so it stays on the other side. And I will tie one more knot. to tie it to uh, to make a square knot. There goes my needle. Just a little fiddly, but I got it. It's going to be cute. So we got that tied real good, and now we just have to snip this off. I think we're ready to snip. And I'm going to put my fireworks on here. Like that. And these will roll off onto your thumb if you hold your mouth right. But only if you hold your mouth right. Once I get the first one done, the rest will be a piece of cake. And I got it. I got it started. So we've got us a fireworks, and we're going to put it on here. This one fits perfectly. And then I've got the red, white, and blue ribbons with the blue button, and then the ribbons and the charm will go on top. And it's going to look like that. What do you think? Does it need something else? A couple of layers. And we'll go ahead and get me an extra glue stick out. And we'll put that down. And I'm going to flip that charm over. Like that. Get that charm over here. I'll do better on the next one. But that's what it's going to be. What do you think? Does that look like a good ACT? What do y'all think? What's it need? Does it need a little word like because I can print me out some words like happy anniversary because it's 250 years of celebrating. Are y'all my chat? Oh, my chat's been going like crazy. I need to scroll down. Sorry about that, guys. Hi, Butterroll. You all probably talking to me. Janet says it looks great. You want to ink it? You like it? I'm not sure if I can ink it, but there's not much to ink. Oh, how about if I put gold around the edging? I can ink it with a gold pen. Where's my gold pen? It's right here. It's right here. Yes, a word. Okay. Well, what I'll do is I will print it out on the computer, and it'll be on white, and use black ink, and I'll think of hi Danny, thank you for coming in, and we can write down some words what we want to say because they're all going to be I need 13 words different, and they can all say the same thing or not. It won't be yeah. So let's see if I can get this gold pen to work. So, yeah. So there's my buttons. So I'm just going to go real slow. I probably should have put some varnish. Did I put varnish on it already? I might have already did. A little varnish on the napkin so it doesn't peel off, but it's not peeling off yet. You really can't see this gold pen. Boy, it stinks to high heaven. So that does look a little bit better. And a word. Okay, very good. So, I think I'll go ahead and ink the edges. I can go ahead and ink them and then put my stickers on, and then I can put them away till next time. These don't have to be mailed out until July. So I have to find out um, the due date, and I can find out Monday the due date of these if somebody doesn't already know the due date. But this is an ATC swap that Janet Young is hosting, and Dee Dee is helping her. And she wants all the cards to go to Janet Young. And then I send her 6 with a self addressed stamped envelope, and then she will send me back 5. She'll send me back 5, and I'll have 5 different ACTs from 5 different people. And that's how this trade is going down. If anybody wants to do it, I know that I'm doing it, and Dee Dee's doing it, and I know that Angie is doing it, and Angie and I have been talking about it with each other. And this is Angie's first ATC swap, and she's never done it before. So, and she found a napkin. She said I sent it to her. I said, okay, if you say I did. And so she's making her cards up, and I told her, it needed to be flat, and I will probably get yelled at for using the buttons, but I feel like it needed a button. So I'll send some extra stamps to make up for my stubbornness. I'll send her I'll send her 5 extra stamps for the 5 people she sends my card to add extra stamp to it. And she appreciate that. So, can you all see me? You can't even see what I'm doing. So, hi, Julie. Come on in. Good to see you. All right, everybody. Uh, if you need me, just go ahead and type it in caps so I won't miss it for you. And then right now we're in the middle. We should be finishing up with um, our napkin swaps. I've got a couple of mails to go out in tomorrow's mail, And I think that'll be the last of the napkins that I have to mail out, unless I get any latecomers, which is possible, which won't be a problem. And if you didn't get in on the napkin trade, you need to tell me, and I've got plenty of napkins to share. So if anybody needs some napkins, I can share. So let me get these all done up in the gold. There we go. Pump it. Pump it till it comes out. That's good. 2, 3 more. So after I put these away, I'm going to put these away here in just a second. I'm not going to do all of them. Uh, we'll move on to something else. But I can get the gold pin out of the way. Whew! Paint. It smells. One more. Okay. Okay. So that's all of the gold I need. Now I just need to find the lid. What did I do with the lid? Anybody see it? There it is. So I can put this away. So, hi Tammy. How are you, honey? So I'm using, this is going to be my ATC. And I'm going to use let's see, I need to get a basket to put it in or something. I know I've got things around here. Let's see what I can find. Joe, honey, will you go get me a gallon bag? Joe, he's sound asleep. He's sitting in the chair, sound asleep. Y'all wake him up. He's so used to my voice, he's not going to wake up. Hey, Joe, will you go in the kitchen and get me a gallon bag? Appreciate it. He has to be my legs today. I just can't do the getting up and get up and down anymore like I used to. So we're going to put this back on there. We'll fold this up. I think they're going to be cute. I think that'll be just fine. And what we'll do is we'll put uh, this on most of it, and then we can trim this one side like that. That'll be great. Thank you, sweetie. So we're going to put all our ribbon in here and my threads, and I'm going to put these cards,
I got ribbon.
and then I'm going to take these buttons and put them in there, and these uh, these little charms will go in there, and the stickers, the firework stickers. So my mind must not be totally gone. If I can remember, I had those firework stickers. So I must not be that bad off, huh?
No,
If I can remember that.
I couldn't.
So I think that's all I have. Oh, I was going to try to maybe use this stencil, but it's okay leaving it there. So anyway, I've got all my stuff in here to finish this up for Saturday. We'll work on it again Saturday till we get them done. And so that's good. That's good. Special good. So what do y'all want to do next? Y'all want to work in the space book for a minute? And I found my Lemurs in Space page. I posted this the other day. I did this back in 2018 before I started streaming. I started streaming in 19. So this was with Dee Dee's Space Lemurs Circus. She did a whole circus in space, and this was one of the spots that she did, and I painted this along with her that day. And if you all want to go watch it, it's on Dee Dee's channel. Just look up Dee Dee Willingham, and you should find her channel, and then you look for 12/27 2018, and you can find her painting these on that day. It's Kelsey. Yeah, we got a Kelsey. Hi, I have added is Joe, and then Kellyanne. I haven't seen her yet. So, hello everybody. Come on in. So anyway, we've been doing space things for a while, and I need my space book, and it's right there. So, and I did get a couple of books out to show y'all. Uh, this is a journal that I did in 21, and it was hosted by Mary Altier, and she had a JB5 journaling by fives. It's a game. If you don't know what it is, we'll have to play it sometime. And it's a timing game. You're timed, and you do five things to each one of your pages, but you only do one at a time. So the first time you flip through your pages, you might add color, and then you add color to every single page. And the idea is to work on a blank page without thinking about anything. And you put the collar down, the collar down, the collar down, and then the timer goes off at 15 minutes. And if you don't get finished, then the ones in the back don't have color. I obviously got finished. I got color on the back of all of these. So I'm fast, and things are flying when you do this. It's so fun. It's really a lot of fun. And then the second prompt is it might be there's 5 prompts regardless of the ones I say now. And the order, it really doesn't matter the order, except that you want the color on the background, and then you want maybe texture, add texture, and that's the music paper. So I went through every one and added some kind of paper on the background of everything. And you go super fast, and you just start putting it down. Whatever you find on your desk, you have a pile of paper, and you just start gluing things down. And if you get to the back page before the 15 minutes is up, then you've got time to go back and finish gluing down, or maybe glue some more down until the timer goes off. And then you stamp, and then you do mark making, and then you do words, and then you do uh, doodles. Might be the last one, doodles. And you get 15 minutes for each prompt to put on these 20 papers. And it's chaotic, but it's super fun, and all you do is laugh the whole time you do it. You just laugh the whole time. But this was a game, and we do that in our arting community. So here's another book that I found over on my desk, and this is a little book that I made, and it's a flow book. It's like a river waterfall book. It's a waterfall book. So each of the pages are different size, and then you put them in the book, sew them in the book, and then I get to collage on each of the pages, and it's fun. It's just fun to do. It's fun to find your things to put in the pockets and everything, and you start collecting ephemera. And this paper was vintage, of course. It's more um, Tim Holtz stuff. A lot of Tim Holtz pictures and things. There's a pocket in there, and there's a house, but it's like a waterfall. And there's another set of them back. There's two sets of waterfalls. Easy, fun to do book. And if you guys ever want to make one of these again, I'd love to do another one with you. If you so have a desire to have a book like this, to make a book like this, I would love to make it again for you. So, and here I've got Angie, Margaret, Sharon, Goldie, Juju, Jassy, Jen, and Joyce. And there they all are. They're down at the beach. I named the girls. All right, Janet. Good night, honey. Thank
Night, Janet.
thank you for coming in. I hope you're not too jet lagged. It'll take her a week to get back to normal. So anyway, this is a waterfall book. So I just wanted to show it to you, and I love it. It's super cute. Of course, I got charms on it, and different things. That's an octopus. I got an octopus on there. So that was cute. And then I found this book, and this is a bird. I've got a bird and a nest. He's on the nest with his bird feathers, and I made a little birdie here. And this is just um, a prompt book. It looks like it's all prompts and games. Well, I've got some other pages in here. So this was 6 items. And that's fun to do. You can play this with yourself if you like to do prompts. All you need is 6 items out of your craft room. Get them together, put them together, and then you have a blank piece of paper, and then you put them on the page. Thank you, Janet. I did. Thank you. I think it's up better now. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Okay.
So, uh, but this one, I've had some, looks like it's got wallpaper, and it looks like it's got a doily. I've got a couple of stickers. I've got some tickets. I've got some this trimming stuff down here with the bicycles on there. I've got a playing card, and look what I did with the playing card. I punched out these little flowers. So if it says to use a playing card, you could lay the playing card down, or you can punch it with it or cut something out of the card. And that's from a deck, one deck, a playing card. And that's a lot of fun to be creative with your art supplies. So that was a prompt game. And here was prompts off the table. I've got text paper. That's the text paper. I used lace. There's the lace. There's the lace. I used a moon seal. This is a wax seal, and it's a face of a moon. Fabric. There's I've got these little 5 squares of yellow and blue fabric, and I sort of made a little birdhouse there. And then it says flowers. So here are some paper flowers over here. Leaves, and I've got this ribbon leaves. Butterfly, and I found a butterfly button, and I made this page. This was in February of 24. So you see, you could play this game, play that game. These were just some things that I had in my room. Uh, um, this was a piece of fabric, and this was, I think, a shopping bag. And I just did a little bit of doodle here. We named him Bob, and I've got a thank you card up here, and there's some text paper back there, and this just scrapbooking paper. Simple, simple, simple. And this was a die cut punch that we did back in 24. Now here's another glue page, and it says prompts. We've got bubbles, and I probably used these water bubbles here. Uh, Material. I used a piece of lace, a photo. I used a, a collage of flower, and here's my flower, and animals, and I've got a fox and some birds. So, see how you can do it? Here's another collage page. Make a pocket. I didn't write them down, but obviously there was make a pocket. Use some trash. That's an envelope label. And I found this photo and then a sticker. This looks like it's some paper. Queen Dolly background, and then I've got some edging here. And here was the anniversary. Something, it was a giveaway. It was a giveaway. Here it is, another art collage. It's got texture. I made these bees with the leaves with their wings. And I put stamens for their antlers. Here's another page, prompt page. Watercolor, and that's the watercolor. Write in circles, and I used a white pen, and I can see the circles from the edge. A place, and I had this out of a magazine. A candy wrapper, and a wish list. I wish for more candy. So these are just prompt pages. This is St. Patrick's Day. This is all back in 24. I did a space theme. I've got an aardvark. Where's my aardvark? This is the aardvark right here. I used galls. I used a business card and a miniature scene. I'm not sure what the miniature scene is. This, I guess, the UFO. But this is just another glue page with prompts. They're fun, fun, fun. Here, look at, I made a palm tree. This was the same 6 items. Here's some eggshell art. There's a butterfly, and I used eggshells. This is from Sharon Reinheimer. This is from Doretha Cole. Happy mail. Happy mail. Can't wait to watch you grow. And this is from Cindy Levin. Here's a puzzle. I put the puzzle together and glued it down on the page. And this one I sewed on the page, but I think that's for the other side. Here's one that I did with, I made a maps, I made a road map. A treasure map, and X marks the spot. Here on this one, it's got something from breakfast. I got the fruit for breakfast. I've got a fox. I've got a bee. I don't know what that says. Sewing, and I sewed the edge. Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
And doodles. So that's cute. That's a cute page. And here's another art, and I used a this was a paper towel. I made a koala, and then this is painty paper that's kind of a brown, and then I got the leaves, and that was wallpaper to make part of the tree. I've got Brad holding it together, and I've got a bobby pin up here with a flag on it. That's that's how you make a little fabric flag to put on your page. Here's another Easter page. Another Easter page with a pocket and Happy Mail, no doubt. A little book. A little book from Becky Waters. Okay, and that was the last of the slip book. Now, what did I do with the space book? There's a something.
Space book.
Yeah, the space book. It's right here. So let's work in the space book. Let me know if you need anything. Whew. I'm hot.
You only got 2 fans on you.
I know it. I know it, honey. I think I'll go out and jump in the pool when this is all over with. I bet I can talk somebody into going with me. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to cut Saturn out.
Saturn has a ring around its head. Saturn. It's a line around its head. That's pretty. Saturn's one of the prettiest ones.
You think so?
Yeah. Looks like a spaceship.
It does. And then we'll cut out this little moon. This little feller. That's good. And we've got part of the earth. So we'll cut part of it out, since that's all we have. And we can let it go off the edge of the page. So yeah, that's what we'll do. So let's get over here in our book and see if we have enough for a page. Got some other stuff already too. There's a little blue planet. Space, the final frontier. So I'm trying to think differently. So when I do the next page, it'll be different. Think outside of the box. So I would like to put this on the edge of the corner here. That that's what I'm going to do with that. Scooch that out of the way. And we can use these little pictures. Part of this one. This is Triton. And we don't mind if it's a little wonky. Don't mind a bit. And this will be fun to cut the doors open and hide something in behind. So you cut it up between the middle of the doors like that. And then you cut just a quarter of the way on the round part till it starts to go straight. And then you fold it open to see behind the doors. So we're going to have doors. So this side, just going to cut till it starts to go straight, and then you get to fold it open. And when you glue that down, you don't glue the doors shut. And then we can put something in behind it, like this planet or something. That's what we'll do. So I'm going to get some glue. And this was another marbled napkin that I've got down. So we're going to put this guy right up here. Right like that. Okay. So glue the corners, get the corners good. So he's going to be in outer space. He's coming in to check in. And we could put these doors down here. And when you open up, we've got a blue planet in there. So that'll be fine. Can you all see? Get you down here so you can see the bottom of the book. And we're just going to glue everything but the doors down. Like that. And we're going to put it right over top of the blue planet. Like that. And then we can shut the doors. Shut the front door. And this is another planet. Looks like a football. So, getting low on your white embroidered lace butterflies and embroidery threads. Do you all have a marketplace, Julie, where you live on Facebook? You might not have it. Sometimes I can find things on the marketplace, and if I put in within 5 miles, and don't know if you have access to go the distance, but if they find out where you are, and like if you don't have a car or something, I bet you some of them people were so nice they deliver to you. So I'm gonna put this one over here. And sometimes I find embroidery thread on there. I found a big lot of it one time about 4 years ago, and I'm still using it. A lot. It was a lot. So we're going to have this guy. And I made these black dots on this paper with some leftover paint that I had used last week. Hi, View. Howdy do. They used to call me Boo Baby when I was a little girl. I was Boo Boo. Baby Boo Boo. So I think I'm going to cut that one out. Put that one in there. Oh, and I'll show you, I'll get some stuff out of my space book. I've got a space book to play with too. And I'm going to put this one in at an angle. That was me. I'll cut this one out. And I can use the gold pen on this one because it's got a gold ring around it. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll put that one in there. All right. Hi, Melinda. Oh, I'm doing okay right now. It's 7:30. I'm not in any pain. Joe massaged my neck for me, and I think that helped. So, I've got a little bit more gluing to do, but I'm going to get my space book out first. So, I can get these books out of the way since I've showed them to you. And this one. And so So Dee Dee had me buy this. She told me I had to. Not really. She enabled me to buy this space book. So if y'all see anything in here, we got a spaceman with a pizza. He could be on our page.
Mhm.
Do you all want to make it funny? I'm just gonna go ahead and get them because that's usually the first thing I see. I go through it every time. And these are some of the other cutout collage books. There's a bunch of them, probably 50 or so of these books. But here's 8 of them on the back of this. So if you go to Amazon and type in cutout collage books, you'll get all of the books that the Amazon has available. Just saying. So I'm going to cut this guy out. Let's see if I can get him without. They've got them close together in here. They've got it jammed packed. So we're going to use one of those. So there's some more pictures. There's a bunch. It's a thick book. It's well worth the money, and there's stuff on both sides. Usually, there's something big on this side, and if I were to copy this side, and then I can cut all the things on this side, cut these things out, and use the copy for that one. But right now, I'm not worried about copying it, and we can get all these critters. There's uh, the Star ones, Obi Kenobi, some planets. There's an asteroid. There's an asteroid. Let's cut some of these guys out. Cut out a few of those. Hi, Marty. We're working in the space. There's a rocket. We can put a rocket in there, flying around. We're going to be running out of space, but we can overlap some of them. And these are like places to live. There's another fireball. We've got another fireball going. Thinking about maybe one of these. Space stations. I might have enough. Okay. Oh, they got pom poms in their hands, like they're cheering. This one's got a rose. Silly, silly, sillies. Aliens. We got a pizza guy. That's enough. Some more people. There's a car. So, okay. That's some of the space. Put that over there. And I'm gonna fussy cut this. It'll take me just a minute. Okay. Halfway done. Almost. Just that little bit there. Alrighty. And then that little bit right there. I think that'll do it. Yeah. And I'm just going to put it right there. It'll fit right there. Good spot. I got some asteroids. Like that. He could be flying around somewhere. Do we want him inside? We could put one inside the doors. I won't care. He can go inside the house. And I guess I need to get a watch so we can have some uh, time traveling or something going on. So I'll put that in there. Shut the doors. And we'll put this one right here. And we could have the watch and go into the eye. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it can go into the eye. Uh-huh. That's what we'll do. The rocket boosters are on there in case they need to put it in warp speed. Almost done. Out of this world. And here we got we got the pizza delivery guy. He's got 20 minutes to get it to get it or it'll be free. Ooh, I'm having a hot flash. Okay. Let's get him cut out one more time. If you need me, type in caps. Thank you, Belinda. So, Vale's doing good. All right. Vale had been in the hospital. So we're glad you're home and doing good, Vale. That's nothing funny at all. Okay, I got the pizza guy out. I am not cutting that star out. We'll save the other guy, but we can do another asteroid here. We'll do another asteroid at a couple of molten lava rocks. Somewhere. Okay. So I'm going to glue this thing down now. Oh, well, you know what? I did not do it. I did not type out the words that we wrote down the other day. We wrote down a bunch of words, space words, that I was going to type up, and I didn't do it. I'm a bad girl. We want this to go under his eye, not in his eye. Yeah. Alrighty. Oh, Marty's blowing me some cold air. Thank you, Marty. I got the air on, and I got 2 fans on in here. Uh-huh. Get down there. There we go. I can see it. I can see it. Uh-oh. So we can have this guy coming out of here, passing through. And then we've got the spaceship over here. And he's going off to the, hanging out over here. And then I've got these 2 guys. And they're following this guy. like that. And we could put the pizza. He's running to the door over here to deliver this pizza. Like that. Yep, he's over here. And then this little guy. And they're following this guy, the asteroid. Okay, looks good. Now I just need a watch. And I had my watch book out here. Over here. And I think that's going to be too big. Let's go over here and find another one. We could put more than one watch in. Got this ring right here. Get this one out. So far, I'm loving it. We could put the watch on his eye. Let's see. If y'all have any questions, type them in caps. Oh, Val's not home yet? Oh dear, Val, I'm so sorry. Do they have any do you have any uh dates on when you might get to go home? So I'm going to get my ruler and make me some lines. Now we did this the other day and we didn't have very much luck on on uh, on these lines. That might look good up on his forehead. This guy here is a space head. Yep, he's a space head. It's about time. It's about space. And I think that corner needs a little gluage. Okay. Like that. We'll put this in the front. I've got some other pictures up here that we could put in that pocket there. So if I don't tear the doors off, we just might. So he's coming. He's delivering. What's a date? What's a futuristic date? We could put that on the number for the house number. We'll think of a number. So I want to use. What do I want to use for the uh, the marks? Do I want to use the gold pen again? Hi, Joyce. 2045. Okay, Sharon. I was wondering if you were in the room. I missed you. So we're gonna shoot this. Haven't decided if it's gonna go under this planet or over it. But we're gonna shoot this like that. And he's gonna go to the back of this asteroid. He's speeding it up so that it'll get there in time. Whew, this thing stinks. Okay. Over and under and under and over. And we can give him some extra speed to the spaceman. He needs a rush order. Okay. What do you think of that? I think it looks pretty good. It looks better than the first one I did. It's like I'm getting in the groove of it. 2024 or 2045. We will be up there doing stuff up there by then for sure. We'll be on the moon. Put it on here where we can see it. $2,045 for the address. I like it. And I'm thinking for some reason I want to use a red pen and just do like a little, I don't know, some kind of a red circle. Just for some reason. Okay. Does it need anything else? What else does it need? I'm thinking something. It needs something on Earth. What's going to be left on Earth? I've got this AARP magazine. That's fine. We could put Bruce on there. We could put Bruce on the Earth. Uh huh. I might have to go to the animal book. Oh, there's an animal book right behind the courier book.
Mm-hmm.
There's an animal book right there. In there. We got a bicycle. There's Drew.
Frogs.
Oh no, we could put a frog.
Oh my God, look at the frogs.
Let's see if we can't find something here to put on Earth. Can't be too big. So there's a frog there. A bear.
Oh, there's a bear. He's hungry. Look at him.
We could put the jackrabbits on there. We could do a hyper, what's it called when we
Hypertension?
hybrid animal. Hybrid, and we can combine two together to put on Earth. By 2045, there might be some hybrid animals. Oh, speaking of hybrid, I was watching a video today or yesterday, and it was about the alligators down here. We have the Florida alligator, and then we also have in southern Florida in the swamps, we've got crocodile, and they're saltwater crocodiles, and they've migrated from like the islands, like the Cayman Islands and stuff like that, and they've migrated to southern Florida. Well, they've come up with another alligator that is a combination. Well, they're mating with each other. So the regular alligator has a nose, has a a blunt nose, where the crocodiles are pointy nose, and the new species has a short, stocky nose. And you can tell the difference when you put all three of the alligators together, and they're discovering that there's another alligator in uh, it's on eastern Africa that is got the bloodline of this DNA in the new species, and they say that it was where people have brought over exotic animals, and that's how some of these alligators genes have gotten into our Everglades.
Hmm.
Just thought I'd share that with you. A little bit of alligator news. I've got a bat. We've got monkeys. I'll know it when I see it. What we're going to put on Earth.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lemur. It's a ringtail lemur. That's Dee Dee's animal. She likes lemurs. Beavers, porpoises, and whales. Here's a big whale's tail. We've got little foxies. Oh, I like foxes. My little Abby, she looked a lot like a fox. She had the foxy pointed ears and the nose like a fox. A cat. Big cats. The biggest cats. And the weasels. Pop goes the weasel. Walrus. Sea lion. I am the walrus. Elephantos. Can you hear them? Can you hear them holler? The elephant noise. I can't do it. There's part of a giraffe. Camels, llamas, hippopotamuses. Now the hippos, they're mean. They have a temper.
Territory.
Very territory. They will attack your boat. When you go through their territory, you don't stop. Deers and buffalo, wildebeest, birds, ostriches, birds of a feather. Here's a scarlet ibis. We have white ibises down here. I wonder where they live. I've never seen a red one down here. We've got barn owls down here big time in our yard. And we've got the blue herons that are this size of a bird, but they're the blue herons. We got blue herons down here. I'm going to take the red one. See if we can't put him on the earth. A chicken, that'd be good. It must be collage day. Hi, Liz. Hi, honey. We are working in the space book, and I'll show you what I've done so far. Working on that one. Game birds, seabirds. Here's a penguin skeleton. He's too big. There's your phone.
Bye.
Yeah. Ducks. Parrots. Let's speed this up. Looking for another creature to put on. Of course, I could always take a butterfly. I've got butterfly stickers. Bees. Ants. Bugs. Thorn bugs. Cockroaches. Praying mantis. Stick birds. Dragonflies. Shells. Octopus. Another frog. Turtles. Iguanas. Well, all I have is one bird. That's all I have found out of that suited me. So we could put him on. Here's our space page. Out of this world. So like that. Okay. He didn't need that toe. No, he didn't need it. All right. Okay. Just a little there. And a little there. All right. So he's going to go over here on the earth. So we'll glue him down. And we'll put him over here in Africa. I think that's Africa over there. So, and then I do have some butterflies. Right here. So he could be flying around over here too. How's that? Now where's the watch book? I wonder if there's any more jewelry in here. We could put a ring nose in his nose. Shall we put a ring in his nose? I think we should. We shall. I should have put him a headband on. That would have been funny. But I already put that space on his head. Let's see. This way or that way? Let's try this way. Okay. So it'll go in like this. like that, and then like that. Let's see if that'll work. It'll go in like that, and then like that. Okay, I get it backwards. Let's try that. Yes, I think so. That's what we'll do. It's going down. Good night, Ellen. It's her time to go. She always goes at this time. Good night, honey. Thanks for coming. She got to get her jammies on. And we could also put some lipstick on him. No idea what that is, but I don't think we need it. Okay, he's got his nose ring. And then we can just put a little bit of lipstick on him. And I'm just doing it with a pencil. So, can y'all think of anything else we need to do to our page? Put some lipstick on them. And then find a pretty blue. We'll see if we can't put him a little bit of eyeshadow on. Little eyeliner there. How about that? Okay. What else does this thing need? We're going to tear these doors off. If it's the last thing we do, we're going to get them tore off. So, I think I'm going to quit. So, this is just Thursday. So, it's 8 o'clock. Doing pretty good. Let me put the date on this. The 18th. It's either that one or that one. I can't see in the dark. It's too dark. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll tattoo him on his neck. It's on his neck. It is nice. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm happy with it. Now, do I need to make some white dots? I can get an overall view here. I think we should put some white dots in there too. So let's get my panda fly pen out and do some white stars. I could splatter it, but I'm just going to do it this way. And we can do a couple of uh, shooting stars. And I'll just go every which way. And I love this Panda Fly paint pen. It works every time I've picked it up so far. Get some galaxy going way back there. Okay. Got some stars there. Random. Like that. I think that looks pretty good. Put the Big Dipper in there and the Little Dipper and all those. Okay. We could put some stars in here. And we could put a shooting star right there. I have lots of shooting stars for good luck. Okay. I can't see anything else. I think it's finished now. This is a panda fly. A panda fly. I I have used the jelly rolls for a couple years, but I could never get them to work. I had one work and it quit working and it never worked again. And I don't know why, other than I live in Florida and maybe there's a humidity problem down here. But I could not get the jelly rolls to work. And I've had people, I bought them twice, two separate orders. I've had people send them to me and they still don't work. And I've got them. They're still in here, but I can't get them to work. So I found this panda fly, panda fly, and it has always worked for me. Now this is a gel pen, And sometimes the gel pens don't work. And I don't want to try it on this page. I'm going to sit this over and let it dry. But this is a gel pen and it doesn't work. Now, and I've also heard that if you take the tip off at the end and put some putty in there, some either Play-Doh or some of your knead eraser Play-Doh, that kind of a dough, if you put it in the tip and push it down, it sort of creates a pressure that it pushes the ink out, to work again. And I've heard that works, but I've never tried it. But this is a brand new gel pen and it doesn't work. So, just saying. But my panda fly works. And I'm sure I've got more than one of them. And I've got several. Yeah, this is a jelly roll right here in 08. And it works, but you can see the ball. You can see the line in the ball. You can see the scoring of the roller. And then the panda fly, you don't. So that is the jelly roll, and that is the panda fly. So it's brighter and everything. This is Japan. So that's my spiel on those two things. All right, it's 8:15. So I think what I'll do is let that dry, and I'm going to get just for a minute, 10 minutes. This is the vintage book, and I need to see what's left in it to do. I'm trying to get some of these done up so we can put them on the shelves. This was fun we did last week or a week ago. I made this pocket, and this pocket's got magnets in it. And you open the pocket up, and it makes a picture. And it was a napkin. And here's your little hidden picture, and it's a pocket. There's some people there. And it folds up with the magnets, and it becomes a pocket. So, vintage. And it's just basically a glue book. Basically. Lots of goodies in here. Happy Mail. Some tags. Vintage. Kitty cat. There's another gold sticker that came out of that sticker box I just had out for the ATC cards with the gold stickers in it. That's where it came from. So this would have been cute on a space page. I could rip that out of there. I could tear it right out of there. It's all right. Lots of things in here. We've done just about every page. There's a few pages left. Drew her. Happy Mail. Playing cards. Dolls. Card dolls. But I think I know this. There's a page I haven't done. I love that. It's all purpley. Here's another page. About 4 or 5 pages left in here, including the back. So, but I think I'm going to go ahead and close this up and call it done for a while. And if we ever want to get it back out again and do another page, we can. But in the meantime, I'm going to move on because we've got other books. We had the mermaid book we did, and I'm done with the mermaid book. I'm completely done with the mermaid book, although Janet sent me some things to put in it. Let's see what I did with it. Is it right here? She sent me a charm and a palm tree. Right here. So we can get those out. Right there. And there's a palm tree and a flat back, and it's a scales on the back of the scales. We could put that on the mermaid, and I'm going to put it on her bustier. And the palm tree, I'm going to put it right there. Right here. Like that. So it's finished. So it can go over on the shelf. So that's all I'm going to do. Joyce went to Michael's to buy a Posca pen, and they had them under lock and key, but they were sold out. That Panda Fly is better than. Now the Posca pens are probably okay. And I've got some Posca pens, but I just can't get to them right now. So thank you everybody for hanging out with me tonight. Hope everybody give me a thumbs up and come back and leave a message in the comments. And when you're not busy, that helps a lot. And I will be back Saturday night, and we will do some more stuff. And what other books over here that I didn't do tonight? I don't know what we can get into. We got that coloring page that we could have done. so we can get that back out on Saturday. So thank you, everybody. I hope you all have a good next couple of days, and I'll see you. I'll see you Saturday. Good night.